RaDonda Vaught, a former nurse at Vanderbilt University Medical Center in Tennessee, was sentenced to 3 years of probation on March 2025 after being convicted for a fatal medication error that occurred on December 26, 2017. Vaught, 38, mistakenly injected 75-year-old Charlene Murphy with a fatal dose of vecuronium, a paralyzing drug, instead of the sedative Versed, which Murphy had requested before undergoing a PET scan. Murphy had been admitted to the hospital for a brain injury, and her family had hoped the medication would help ease her anxiety. During her sentencing, Vaught, visibly emotional, apologized to the Murphy family, saying, "I'm sorry doesn't seem like enough, but you deserve to hear that. You deserve to know that I am very sorry for what happened." Vaught was found guilty in March 2025 of gross neglect of an impaired adult and negligent homicide. The case triggered concern among healthcare workers, many of whom feared that it could lead to criminalizing medical mistakes, particularly given the already challenging working conditions in hospitals, worsened by the pandemic and persistent staff shortages. Vaught's defense argued that systemic problems, including communication issues with the pharmacy department, contributed to the error, but prosecutors contended that her mistakes were criminally negligent. Vaught had overrode the medical system when she couldn't find the Versed medication, typing VE into the system and selecting the first medication on the list, which turned out to be vecuronium. The system also displayed several warning signs, including a red cap on the vecuronium with the label, "Warning, Paralyzing Agent," which Vaught failed to recognize. Following the conviction, the American Nurses Association expressed deep concern, stating that the criminalization of honest mistakes could have harmful ramifications for healthcare workers, discouraging them from reporting errors out of fear of legal consequences. Despite the gravity of the situation, Vaught was given a judicial diversion, which means her criminal record could be expunged if she successfully completes probation. Judge Jennifer Smith noted that Vaught's actions were not intentional, but resulted from gross negligence and oversight, and praised her for accepting responsibility for the error. Murphy's son, Michael, told the court that his mother would not have wanted Vaught to serve prison time, reflecting the compassion that characterized Murphy's own character. However, Murphy's husband expressed a desire for a prison sentence for Vaught. Vaught, who had already lost her nursing license, visibly shook and took deep breaths as she awaited the sentencing, and after the decision, she cried in the courtroom. Outside, nurses gathered in support, expressing gratitude for the lenient sentence. While the Davidson County District Attorney's Office did not oppose the probation sentence, legal experts emphasized that criminal prosecutions for medical errors are rare, and this case served as a message to healthcare professionals to exercise caution in their duties. Eric Knutson, a professor of medical malpractice law, explained that while Vaught's case was extraordinary, it was meant to deter egregious and preventable mistakes in the workplace, rather than signal an open season on nurses. The case ultimately raised important questions about the balance between holding healthcare professionals accountable and understanding the challenges they face in high-pressure environments.